everyone, Jude here. So today the Tales of Arise demo drops. As of this recording, it dropped on what day is it? The 18th. Yeah. Full disclosure, I haven't seen too much of this demo. It's been a long time since I played a Tales game. The last Tales game that I played came out like 6 years ago with Berseria. But I heard a lot of good things. The only thing I've heard about it is that I've heard a lot of good things. I've heard some stuff about the hit stun, but I'm not sure about that. Other than that, I have no idea. So we're gonna check this out. Oh, I can only play as one character in the demo. Okay, so we got Alphen. His name's Alphen? I think Alphen's design looks great. Swift sword fighter with the ramp arts to combat any type of foe in close quarters combat. Just from what I'm seeing design-wise, I think Alphen has a great design. I like how they mix this like black knight armor with this blue cloak and bit of a back skirt as well. And I also love how he just has a giant flame sword. His sword literally looks like the kill of the Soul Ascender sword from Dark Souls 3. Yes, Alphen is the real Elden Ring, chat. The real Elden Ring was Alphen the whole time. Okay, then there's Shion, long-range gunslinger who also uses astral arts, letting her heal the party between shots. Oh, so she's like a support sniper. Basically. Dude, I think Shion has like one of the best designs in the whole game. She looks a lot like Lila, actually. She looks like a more serious Lila from Zestiria. And Lila already had a fantastic design. I love how they just I like how Tales games are doing these kinds of sort of princess armor princess characters. I like those designs a lot. I think Shion has like one of the best designs of the whole game as well. Okay, Rinwell, a mage who mainly relies on astral arts, although casting takes time. Her magic has a far reach. Okay, so she's like a zoner kind of. Her design looks okay. I don't know. Compared to like the last two characters, her design looks a little plain. Yeah, these other two characters are extra. They're extra, and Rinwell doesn't look as extra to me. I don't think I think she has like the weakest design so far from what I've seen. And then we have Ro, a close quarters martial artist whose sheer power and flurry of strikes overwhelms enemies. I think Ro's design is good. I don't think it's as good as Alphen and Shion, but I do think that it's still a good design. I think I like it more than Rinwell so far. It's a standard pugilist design. He's a pugilist from FF14. I think it's pronounced pugilist. I don't know. And then Kisara. Oof, I've heard about this girl, chat room. A hammer wielder with a giant shield that blocks attacks, letting her fight on the front line. Now, I think her design is really good. I think what makes the design stand out is the giant shield. I love how she is just this knight. I like the idea that she is this blonde knight with a giant Havel the Rock shield. I think that I think with the shield, this is a fantastic design. This is a great design overall. And then Dohalim. Oh, this is the DMC5 character. I kind of want to try this character out. An all-around fighter whose rod and arsenal of arts enable him to dispatch foes at any distance. I think his design's also pretty good. He looks like some kind of Eastern warrior, like a Middle Eastern, like Arabian warrior. Yeah, this is like looks kind of casual, but also like casual but effective. It looks like. I think that so far Alphen and Shion have the best designs. But you know me, chat. I'm gonna go with the brawler. I'm gonna go with. Oh, his name's Law. I thought his name was Ro. I thought his name was Ro, chat, not Law. His name's Law. Seriously? His name's Law. I misread it as Ro. His name's Law? That's a dumb name. Okay, we're gonna try him now because it looks fun. I don't know how long this is gonna be. I have no idea. Land of Green. LD Menancia. Yeah, I don't think I'm gonna do a full playthrough of this on the channel.
Off we go.
I might play it on and off. Okay. Finally playing Tales of Arise. Man, this game's been like around for 2 years. Yeah, I remember when this game got leaked at E3 2019. Wow, this looks great. I love how they have lip syncing here. I love how they took the time to animate the lips, but they didn't take the time to dub this over.
Just great. Right.
This must be like early in the game. Alright. How do I play? Boost strikes. Use normal attacks to build up the gauge. Then, when the gauge is full, press the D-pad to initiate potent co-op attack that can defeat non-boss foes. Hits. Cure points. Consume when casting healing and support arts. That's HP. Okay. Arts. Yep, I never arts. Arts gauge. Consume when arts are used. Oh, okay. Boost attacks. Okay. All right. I think I'm good.
Don't get careless.
Don't tell me.
Okay.
If it's in the sky, if they rush you, you gotta jump for cover, okay?
Okay. How do I dodge again? Press R1 to use normal attack. Press triangle to use arts. What's the dodge button, chat? Circle, maybe? Circle's the jump. Okay. Okay, so we need the RE like kind of locked onto them. I think. Gosh dang. Okay, combat's good. Liking it so far.
Great.
Law's perk. When Law keeps attacking without getting staggered by an enemy, enemy attacks, his concentration builds, raising his attack and element attack. This awakened state wears off upon being staggered or failing to land any hits for a certain period. Okay. Yeah, one thing that was also really cool about the Tales games is that their combat is like super deep with like different combos and strategies for each character. Apple gel. Order HP to one ally.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
What do you mean, where does it come from?
When you're fighting, it looks like it just appears out of nowhere.
Oh.
Yeah, I heard that like skits are gone now.
When I don't need my weapon, I submerge it in empty space. And when I do, I summon it. Make sense?
Yeah, it's in the pocket dimension, essentially.
Not really, but it sounds pretty amazing.
Huh?
Well, that way you don't have to carry around any heavy weapons or worry about enemies.
Yeah, I also don't like that the skits are gone. I miss the skits. I really do.
You realize you're praising the technology of your enemies, right?
So, technology is technology. It's not good or bad in and of itself.
I guess that's true.
Okay. Rinwell's ace.
Hey, Rinwell, do you always have to say an incantation before you cast an art?
Yeah, they don't really add any extra power or anything, but reciting them is what allows the astral energy to come together and flow through me.
That's a
It takes time
long sentence.
but they're what lets me use such strong magic in the first place.
What happens if someone interrupts you while you're in the middle of chanting?
Then I have to start over from the beginning.
Yeah, I think these cutscenes are rendered at like 30 FPS. Most cutscenes are rendered at 30 FPS
Got it.
for like
So once you
consistency.
start reciting, that's our cue to make sure that no enemies can get near enough to disrupt you.
Yeah, that would be appreciated. Although, I do have one fun trick up my sleeve. Once I finish chanting a full incantation, I can hold on to a single astral art without casting it right away.
He's nice.
So once the astral energy's in place, you can choose to set it off whenever you want? That's amazing.
Yeah, I don't fully have the hang of it just yet.
I just realized she has a
It'll come in
little
handy sooner or
baby
later.
owl accompanying her. There's your mascot character, chat. Okay, those are skits, I guess. Hey, you, let's fight. The Talon Storm. Jeez, dude, this is insane. How do I restore, how do I restore, okay, it comes back. Boost strikes are one-hit kill attack performing in tandem with other allies. When you see the word strike, press the D-pad to use one immediately. Oh, okay. Jeez. That's crazy looking.
With my comrades, I'm unstoppable.
And
How
what
do you-
about without them?
More stoppable?
Yeah, seeing a lot of motion blur on the PC version, or sorry, the PS5 version. He's got like a wolf shoulder pad. I like that. That's a cool idea. Man, if FF14 Pugilists look like this, I think I might play FF14 more. 3 more, or the infuses the holder power. Okay, wait. Yeah, what I'm trying to figure out right now is how do I what causes my arts to come back? Is it just something that comes back over time, or
There's something in the water.
unfortunately I cannot drown myself? Can I fish or? Okay, here's the map. Yeah, I know Tales of Berseria also came with a demo. Wow. Oh wow, I just noticed that, like that the parts of the bottom skirt, whatever it's called, whatever that thing's called, of the coat, like they actually like the physics actually the thing actually like moves with Rose, or sorry, with Law's leg movements. That's very impressive. Animation wise, that's very impressive. That claw physics is them claw physics though, yes, chat.
Hmm?
What?
Yeah, she almost seems like a very like cold kind of girl. It's not because she's not hanging out with Alpha because she likes him or anything, Babaka.
Right.
Yeah, Shion's like very different from the typical like Tales mystical girl kind of companion. I think the last quote unquote mystical girl kind of companion for Tales games is probably like maybe like Estelle. Wait, they don't do that very often. Yeah, there was Colette. I think her name was from Symphonia. And Rain was kind of like, I guess Rain might have been like that. I don't know. I didn't finish Abyss, so I don't remember. But Estelle was like the biggest example of that.
Got it.
Yeah, Erica Lindbeck as she almost great casting. Did he have like 2 swords or something?
Come on, guys. We've got lots to do.
Had 2 pistons. I kind of want to fight more actually. Okay, this is not the beginning of the game, no. Wow. Oh, I'm paralyzed. Okay, that's my health, okay.
Be careful not to overdo it.
I'm sorry. We turn the tables on.
There are still more left.
Right. No time to hold back. An astral art?
That's my cue.
Shut him down.
Okay, it just regenerates over time. Okay. Okay, we're gonna do it right the Mystic Arts. I think we probably should do that actually.
Blazing sword.
This is the power of the Blazing Sword! Once a character's art proficiency has reached a certain threshold, they'll learn new arts for forming and engaging combat. Okay. Yeah, seems the motion blur, probably to keep the frame rate.
Sarah, it's so big.
You're talking about my shield, right?
Moving on.
Little help. I'll tear you apart. I'm only getting started.
Yeah, the arts just kind of come back over time. Okay.
Sounds like a job for your extremist stomach's charge.
Thanks, Kisara.
Okay. What's the dodge button? Is there a dodge button?
Where are you going?
Oh, I missed it. Was it too? Oh, it was too late. Okay. Kaboom! Combat feels good so far. It's pretty good. It's not super satisfying so far.
More stoppable?
You already said that. I do kind of feel like the game feels a little weird when you're moving around. Okay. Yes, hit nothing, Law. Yes. I thought his name was gonna be Ro for a second there. I could have sworn I heard his name was Ro. Okay, flaming swing. Oh, that was cool looking. What? Oh, that's it. Okay. Chat, should we do rate the Mysticar at some point? But that's just Maximilian, dude. Like rate the super. It's a good name though. Ranking the Mystic Arts, I guess. Call it that. I can call it that if I want to. Ah! Oh, I died. Thank you. I wonder if they're gonna keep co-op in this game. Oh, okay. So like characters can you're encouraged to like use the other characters' abilities. Okay, I see. Oh, this one again. Okay. I want to see the other ones. Again? Let's do it again, why don't we, chat? Let's do it again! Alrighty. Yeah, like I'm figuring out how it works. It feels good so far. Cooking. At camps and you can cook meals, conferring temporary effects when eaten. Oh, okay, so Breath of the Wild stuff. Oh, she's pretty in that little dress. Oh, that's her dress. That's her dress without the top armor. Okay, that's cool looking.
I wonder what we'll find out there this time. Most likely Zoogles, I would reckon. I mean, other than them.
You get any advantage from back? No, you don't. I remember in Exilia 1, you would like run around. You could run around the enemies, and eventually they would just if you like got behind the enemy, they'd be either stunned or they had less health. Okay. I kind of thought that the characters like talking all the time would get annoying, but I'm honestly like kind of just drowning it out. I feel like. Okay. It doesn't seem that annoying actually. Yeah, the characters talking during cutscene or during the combat doesn't seem that annoying actually. Oh, Giant Rock Man. Okay, they're assists. They're basically assists. Like tag team assist, kind of. Okay. Arcs, right. Okay. Is there a dodge button? Chat, there's gotta be a dodge button, right? I don't think there is a dodge button.
What are those things I sometimes see you chuck out in the middle of fights?
What? You mean my bombs?
Bombs? As in the things people use to clear out rocks? But I could have sworn I saw something other than...
This is a very fish out of water protagonist.
That's
Kind of like Jude. Jude was kind of like that in in
especially
Exili 1.
things filled with astral energy.
Okay. And why do you shoot the bombs after you release them?
It's a part of my strategy. The effects of my bombs change when I fire bullets of a different astral element at them.
I'm curious to try out the other
It
characters too.
makes it difficult for enemies to predict what effect they'll have, or when they'll go off.
One moment you're using powerful bombs, the next you're using powerful healing arts. They're kinda on the opposite ends of the spectrum, aren't they?
Think of it this way. If you ever get caught up in the blast of one of my bombs and you manage
Her
not to
design is
die,
so good.
I'll be able to heal you using my
That is
bombs.
like one of the best designs
I'll do
in a
my
Tales
best to
game,
not
period.
die then.
What is the best Tales design? What's the CP again?
I've noticed that sometimes we come across enemies who fight like you and try to
Yeah, it makes sense that Kasar would have a deeper voice.
I hate those guys. I can get some hits in when they move into attack, but otherwise they slip past damn near everything else
I
throw at them.
appreciate that they want to have the cutscenes, the skits be rendered in game,
Try to outclass
but
them in
skits
reflexes.
were way more expressive. Being able to see the skit art was so good. The skit art looks a lot better too.
Emerge
For
as
one.
the land itself and take root on my command. They will swiftly bind the enemies, at which point you can dispatch them.
Huh?
What he means is that he can make plants grow to hold the
This
enemy.
is just, he's just Inosuke, isn't
At
he?
least I think that's
He's
what
Ungabunga. Yeah, Law's just literally Ungabunga.
Glad at least one of us understands him.
Law is so
So
gorilla, I can tell,
basically,
yeah.
if we find an enemy that
I like
wants
this
to
character.
dodge, we should let Dohalim handle it.
Yes.
I'll do what I can within my knowledge
Dohalim,
means
yes,
to
I think
help.
pronounce it. Okay. What's Dohalim? Give me some Hawks vibes. Okay. I feel like this character got a dark side of some kind. Got Gigan Zalewis. Roam around the areas, they're tough. Certain areas, they're very hard to fight, but you can get rare items. Let's wait on that for now then. He looks like a tougher enemy. Let's wait until I get a bit better at the combat. Items. How do I cook stuff? Recovery. Restore all HP. Oh, okay. Wait, what's CP? I don't understand. Heal guide. Explain, I don't understand what the CP is, chat. Law specializes in fighting up close and personal with his fists and feet. He can fell enemies left and right with powerful blows, but his low defense means he has to do a lot of evading. When auto mode is enabled, Law will primarily target enemies with lower HP during combat. When Law keeps attacking without getting staggered by enemies' attacks, his concentration builds, raising his attack and elemental attack. This awakened state wears off during being staggered. Okay. Unleashes a powerful blow taught by Zephyr. Effective on armored enemies equipped with such protection as shells and shields, it breaks through their defenses and downs them. What I need to understand, how do I? It's always a good idea to evade enemies, creating distance between you. What's the dodge button though? I don't understand. What I don't understand is how do I dodge? First, R1 to perform a normal attack. At first, you can string three normal attacks together. Oh, okay. You can do arts with the buttons. Push L and press R2 to evade an enemy. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you. But what's the CP about? I don't understand that part. Yep, I can switch out different arts. Cool. Oh wow, he's got a lot of stuff. Tectonic Punch. Let's try a Tectonic Punch. Shot. Rising attack that kicks the enemy in the air. Okay, it's a good way. It's a good way to set up into this stuff. Okay, you know, we're actually like actually no, we're about like near probably halfway through the game at this point. Yeah, they're all level 25, so that's why. How do we cook? Oh yeah, oh, we can only cook at camps, right? Okay, let's test out the stuff with some enemies. Wow, this game looks... I love how this game looks. I mean, it goes without saying, chat, I think this is the best looking Tales game so far.
This might be some decent equipment.
Anything that makes battles easier is okay by me.
Yeah, she reminds me like... Kasar reminds me a lot of Urza from Fairy Tail. Has the same like deep voice. Okay, this is for Shion, I believe, yeah. Yep, innocently. Ooh! Oh, that's cool. There's a different design for the guns. And it looks pretty okay. Not great, but okay. A gun believes to have been used by Reina's Valkyries long ago. Despite seeing combat on many occasions, this barrel remains completely pristine. That's cool. They actually put different different weapons in the game, different weapon designs in the demo. I like that. That's nice. This is a good demo so far. This is very impressive. I love how they have these giant hands. All right, let's try this out. Wow, that's super lame looking. Wow, that's super lame. Right on a kick. I messed up the combo, the break it, the whatever it's called. Okay. I wonder if this game can have a photo mode.
I think I'm getting stronger.
Yeah, the tectonic punch thing didn't feel super good. Looked pretty lame. I love Earth-based attacks. That one looked pretty lame. An air-rending roundhouse kick that pulls enemies closer. I wish that like the different arts you could use would have like had a clip that shows you what it did in game. Like DMC5 does that. Ooh, Dom races.
That equipment should come in handy.
Oh, I know. Thank you. Oh, they look way lamer. But they have better stats. Look, this... Oh! That's okay. That's pretty good looking. Oh, it even design... Oh, the design changes in the overworld too. That's really cool. I like that. So far, very impressed. Very impressed. I have a good feeling so far about this game. Hello, cows. And a giant pig! It's just a... Yeah, these are normal animals, chat. This is a normal cow. Or a bull. Or ox. Then there's just a giant pig. With bunny ears. What is it, 7 Deadly Sins or something? Just don't worry about that, chat. Don't worry about that. So our goal right now is to head over... Where is our goal? Continue on to Menancia. Where is Menancia? Or I don't know what direction to go in for that. Oh, we're continue on to Menancia. We are in Menancia though. I guess we gotta go this way? I actually kind of, when I'm done with the demo, I kind of want to try out the other characters as well. The jumping is like, in the overworld is pretty lame. Hey, how's it going? random guard.
Hmm? Hmm? Hey. Yes!
Oh, like the one we came across?
Maybe. Hmm. I guess.
And I miss playing Tales games. Yeah, Tales of Exilia was like one of my favorite experiences with the video game ever. I spent like so many hours playing that JRPG. Exilia 1, I think Exilia 1 was my favorite growing up.
Hey.
Yeah, Zestiria was that. Yeah, like I guess I could talk about like my experience with the Tales series. I started with Symphonia back on the PS3. I liked it, but I don't know if I love it still to this day. I have no idea. I think the storytelling obviously is pretty good with that game. Um, huh. Yeah, the storytelling in Symphonia is really good. Visually, it looks like a GameCube game because it is a GameCube game.
That's unfortunate.
It is cool how like the voice of Robin from Teen Titans actually plays the main character Lloyd in that game. I'm not paying attention to all this. I don't care. They just want us to go beat up a monster. So yeah, I started with Symphonia. I thought it was pretty good. I liked it. Then I played Tales of Exilia and had a great time with that one. I loved Exilia. I played Exilia twice actually, with one by myself and one with a friend. What I love about the Tales games so much, Chad, is that there's co-op. They have local co-op with these games. I think that like Lythero on his stream, I think he does like Vesperia with his friends, and they do it over via Parsec, which is really cool. I love that. It sucks that like you can't do these games online because this game will be perfect for the pandemic. Is this the monster they want me to fight? Beat the giant figures in the Sicilian plains. Okay, no, it's not it. Okay, it's this way. That's just a random one. So yeah, I played Exilia 1 and then I played Exilia 2.
You guys want to rest here?
How do we rest here? Can we rest actually? Okay. How do we rest?
I'd like to check their wares if you don't mind.
Oh, here's the camp. Okay. Oh, we can set up camp. Cool. Different areas you can set up camp at. That's interesting.
This realm doesn't seem like such a bad place to camp in.
Yeah.
She is very pretty now that I'm looking at her.
I know.
I like her
and the
smile.
looks freaking delicious too.
Who said anything about eating them?
Yes. Everyone's like, not. Alphen is like needing some help. Need some help.
Hey, Shion, where does your gun come from?
I already saw this.
When you're fighting.
Oh.
Not.
Oh my gosh, you probably skip this.
Well, that. Wait, you.
Oh, no, never mind. Yeah, I just want to skip it. I've seen this already?
I've noticed that sometimes.
Yeah, I've already seen this stuff. Cooking effect plus 15. Attack up medium. Attack defense up medium. Attack up medium. Let's do defense up medium. Elemental defense up. Okay, let's do that one.
What do you think? Hopefully you all like it.
Yeah, okay, different characters cook. Okay. 90% to cooking. Okay.
It's a
Yeah.
brand new day, everyone. Let's
The
start the day.
camping's okay.
A laudable sentiment.
Hey, is Dohaline's shirt on backwards?
Suffice it to say, mornings aren't his strong suit.
Okay. So Kasara is like related to Dohalim, I think his name is. Yeah, in some way. Maybe they have some history together. I don't know. Is she like his protector or something? I don't know.
Something feels odd here.
I always hear you muttering to yourself whenever we're in battle.
I'm seeing a lot of fan art of these two as a
What
ship.
are you saying?
Why do you want to know? Does it bother you or something?
Not really. It's just the way you talk is.
Oh, Isabel would love Rimwell's design. She would love this design.
If you vent your frustration through your magic. Are you yelling, "You stupid jerk," or something like that to pump yourself up?
You stupid jerk.
No, that's not what's happening during my incantations. I'm just focused, so I match my tone to fit the mood of
Man, I
whatever
miss the
I'm
skits. I
trying to
really
evoke.
do.
Invoke?
How do I put it? Basically, the elemental astral
There's
energy behind
yeah,
the
there's
world.
no way they're gonna like add skits back to the game.
Energy?
Like with the game comes out in
You
early
can
September,
talk to
so
astral energy?
that's not happening.
Not exactly. But if I put emotion into what I say, it's easier for me to properly cast my arts. That makes sense?
Kind of. Okay, so if you can talk to astral energy, then you can ask it to, like, predict the weather or find secret treasure?
Wait, you don't really think that, do you?
Or you can ask it to send down lightning to where there's bad guys lurking and...
May lightning condemn those who bear false. Thunderblade!
What are you doing? You almost fried me with that!
On
I
purpose.
just asked the astral energy to send down lightning where there were annoying boys.
Okay. I wonder when the game comes out on PC if people will like mod people will mod like skits back in. That requires custom art though.
Pesky airborne scoundrels.
Sounds like a job for you and truly.
This could
It's over? Okay. I'm gonna assume the demo's gonna end around the time we get to the first enemy to take on.
A charge like that could easily be fatal.
Just as well, I'm here to stop.
Okay. Yeah, the strike thing happens so fast, it's a little hard to react to.
I'm like bait to them! Anything in armor is all
Whoa, okay.
Nope, that'd be silly.
Everyone hanging in there?
I don't think the combat feels it doesn't feel like super satisfying, but it's still good though.
Tell me, Dohalim, has that skill of yours got a name?
And what skill would this be, pray tell?
You know, when you're talking to people around town. The way they suddenly become putty in your hands.
I'm afraid I don't quite follow.
I do.
He's a ladies' man.
Friendly intimidation. Look imposing and speak in a deep, booming voice, and you'll have people wrapped around your finger in no time.
I would never stoop to such scandalous tricks. Any feelings of intimidation are solely in the eye of the beholder.
So there is a knack to it. How do you learn it? Can anyone do it?
Wow, Law's dumb.
Is there special
This kid is stupid.
Let's see. An obsession with being elegant is a must. Oh, and it helps to be old-fashioned, too. Bonus points if you speak in a way no one can understand.
If you've a bone to pick with me, it'd be quicker to just come out and say it.
What? They look up to you, that's all. I'm just helping them along.
Okay.
Hey, what's got into Alvin and Law all of a sudden? I can barely understand a word they're saying. What's with the weird poses? Like, they ate?
These are JoJo poses.
I hope you're willing to take the blame for this one.
I wasn't expecting them to take me so seriously. I'll go and have a word with them.
Amazing. Man, Alphen and Law are like dumb. Good. I'm the girl now. How do I do that? Oh, change part. Oh, okay.
All we have to do is get rid of that thing, right?
Okay.
What do you all say to taking the path less trodden for once?
Path? I don't see any path.
Do you mean that thing that looks like an animal trail? Path may be a generous term. I'm assuming you know where it leads?
My gut says to a bridge.
Hoodle says your gut's wrong.
Really? Well, it is definitely in the right general direction.
Not that main roads are necessarily danger-free, but he does have an uncanny knack for insisting on some strange and unique routes.
Alphen always did like a challenge. Can't say I appreciate some of the more daredevil ways he's taken us, though.
Coding overload, darn
The
it.
landslide he insisted was a shortcut before disappearing off the edge?
Weird.
Nearly gave me a heart attack.
That's the first time I've seen that.
Yet the
It should pop up.
intrepid explorer looked as happy as a pig in muck.
Probably best we stick to doing our own orienteering in the future.
Hey, so what about this route then?
Maybe if we pretend we can't hear him.
Don't you think the path forward is fraught enough without making extra problems for ourselves? Maybe best to reel it back.
Okay.
Good point. I say we stick to the main track like regular travelers for once.
Guys?
Okay.
I will break down this wall!
I have no idea what's going on. Yeah, Ray Chase is a great job at Alphen. Okay, boss fight.
Looks like trouble with a capital T.
Together we got this! I'm on it!
Come and get it.
Target Force Blade!
Some large enemies have orange glowing spirit cores that can be destroyed after taking a set. Gosh dang it, more coding overload, that's weird. I don't know what's up with that. Oh, console gaming too, weird. Doing so will break the core and down them. Depending on the enemy, these weak points are target. Okay.
I hope this thing is medically approved. This is looking good. I'm sorry to be a bother.
We've all got enough
Get
on
out of this. Yes, ma'am. Oh, it's you. What thing? I'll tear you apart. Power storm. Swallow blade. Flash. Ready and ready. Now you see what I can do.
Oh, stop its charge!
Thanks, Kitara.
Denied. I'll tear you apart.
Okay.
That'll bring you down!
Outstanding form.
Ow.
Healing art.
Not today!
Whirlwind snap. I'm just getting started.
Jeez, there's so much craziness on screen. He dodged a minute. No, we can't. Good to know.
Coming through!
Okay.
Scarlet Inferno!
Neat.
This ends now.
Consider yourself finished.
Raging cat.
Is there no end to them?
We're making some progress. Keep up the pressure.
I'm on a roll now. I'm on it.
The enemy is going all out.
Burn.
More Suko?
Now you
Keep
see what
calm
I
and
can
take
do.
them down.
People make them cry. Them there, remember that. Society. You can't dodge. I don't like how you can't dodge in midair. That's a little weird.
Enjoy the ground while you're down there.
Now I'm in the groove. I'm just getting started.
I'm stuck. I'm dead. I'm not dead. Ow! Whoa! Oh gosh dang it, come on, man. Is somebody gonna use that ability? Somebody revive me, please.
I prefer it that way. What about you?
Can my allies bring me back to life, please? How do I... Can my allies please bring me back to life? And Shion's dead. Okay.
Every little bit helps, right? Indeed it does. I'll teach her to be better as well. The enemy is going all out.
Okay. Die already! Okay. Whoa! Cool. Sheesh. That was crazy looking. That it? Getting late.
Hey. What?
Sure.
Ugh. Yes. What?
What?
What was that? Nothing, dear. Nothing, dear. You're like the one. You're like one guard here. Okay.
Sure.
Strange.
Great.
Ian. Yep.
Do you think I'm even worthy to?
Is it DMCA?
Bureau agents. The Snake Eyes must be.
Oh, this is a trailer. I haven't seen this. I actually haven't seen this.
It's not just Renans. They've got Danons spying on each other too.
The realm of Cyslodia doesn't tolerate civil dissidents like you. I hereby detain you in the name of his lordship!
No!
He's joined by his fellow conspirators, the likes of
Eyes.
the Danon Witch.
Except I've never heard of a Danon who can cast astral arts. Renan's eyes light up when they use astral arts.
I have no idea what's going on, story-wise.
I guess that means you can't be a so-called bright eyes after all.
Shut up! This is the only
Shut
thing
up!
keeping me going anymore. Stay out of my way or I'll kill you!
You never change, do you? You've always got that damn knowing look on your face!
Move aside.
I've heard enough! Shut your stupid mouth!
This is a very, like, dramatic story trailer. Unfortunately, I have no idea what's going on in the story at this point. So I'm very confused on these terms. That was a very law-focused trailer, I guess. Okay. Tales of Arise. Thank you for playing. Alright, so that was the demo. It was pretty good. Yeah. Granted, yeah, I only play as one character. It'd be nice to like play the other characters too, but unfortunately, the recording going on for a little too long though. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think, yeah, I'll just upload this to YouTube, and then I think I might come back to this and try out the other characters as well. Cause, and I want to say, chat, it's getting pretty late, and I'm pretty tired. And I want to say, I gotta get up early in the morning. I gotta get ready for the work. I gotta work tomorrow too, so I don't want to stay up for too much longer. But yeah, thoughts so far. It's very good. I'm really enjoying. I really enjoy what I played. I don't know if I understand what people mean by the hit stun so far. And yeah, so what did I think? Yes, like combat. Yeah, combat wise, it was pretty good. It wasn't like Kingdom Hearts levels of satisfying combat. I don't remember how satisfying Xillia 1 felt. It felt good. Combat felt good. Combat felt very good. I didn't think it felt super satisfying, unfortunately. I think Law was pretty fun. It had some decent moves. I was super disappointed by the tectonic plane though. I think when I come back, I should really try out the rest of the other characters and see what they're all sorts of crazy stuff they can do. You can switch out other characters, right? I wonder if you can switch the other characters in the demo. Wow. But yeah, man. Yeah, the dodge felt a little. Yeah, the dodging feels a little weird. I kind of don't like that there's no air dodge. I wish you could like dodge in midair as well. Especially, it's gonna be especially. I can see how that's gonna be especially frustrating when you're gonna get hit by attack and your character's in midair and they can't dodge because they're in midair. If they add like an air dodge or some kind, that'd be really good. I really hope they do that in the future. Now, there's no blocking in this game. No blocking. Is not in Tales games. It's just dodging in this one. So yeah, I'm really curious to try out. What's his name? Not Renwell. The dude with the red hair, the one he had like the scepter. I forget his name already. Mahulin? I don't remember his name. Sorry. He looked like a cool Devil May Cry kind of character with his giant pole. Yeah, I'm curious to try out him and Alphen as well when I get time. Yeah, the party is very interesting in this one. They're all like very crazy different designs from what we're used to for Tales games. It's also interesting that they're not actually trying to continue the Zestiria continuity. Because they loved the Zestiria continuity for a long time. They had Tales of Zestiria that came out, and for some reason, Namco, just whoever develops this game, the Tales team just really loved that world, so they made a prequel with Berseria. Which, to be perfectly honest, chat, I don't think anyone really wanted a prequel to Zestiria. But I heard Berseria was actually was a lot better than Zestiria. I didn't finish Berseria. I did think it was pretty good though from what I played of it. I played Rokuro and Eleanor. I think they were my favorites in that game. And Eisen was also pretty good. Velvet was her name, the main character. Yeah, she looks a lot. She reminds me of like a lot like Melia. Is that her name or Melia? Yeah, Melia from Xillia 1. Yeah, I don't know why they just kept going on with this series. Like they had the game on PS4 that came out back in 2015. Then they had the anime, which was pretty good, but kind of fell apart near the end. And then they had Berseria. Rokuro and Eleanor were like the best, I think, the best characters from Berseria. Yeah, and after Berseria, the Tales games kind of disappeared. It's been almost 5 years since the last Tales game came out. Ever since 5 years since Berseria. And Vesperia was like a remaster. Yeah, Vesperia was just a remaster. Maybe they released Vesperia port just to like see if people still like Tales games. Because I don't think Berseria did very well. Maybe it did, I don't know if it did any. I don't know if it did well. I have no idea. But yeah, like, and I heard Vesperia port did pretty well. People were not happy though with like how they replaced Grant George. They replaced Print Bacon with Grant George in some parts. I think that's his name. And people love Vesperia. A lot of people say Vesperia is the best Tales game. I disagree though. I think Xillia is the best one so far. But this is pretty close. Combat wise, this is pretty close. I think combat wise and visually, this is the best looking Tales game so far. Granted, there's some parts of the game that don't look super great. I feel like I think there's a little too much motion blur in some parts of it. I don't know. Yeah, coding overload. Shut up, computer. But yeah, other than that, I wonder what are my thoughts. I don't know much. I don't really have any thoughts on the story right now because I have like no idea what's going on right now. I barely understand the premise of the game. I think what's really making me want to play this is that the combat feels pretty good, and that the cast is pretty decent. The cast has like very good character designs. So yeah, I'm definitely going to be playing this more. I think we're going to come back and play this actually to possibly soon, or I might play this off stream as well. It'd be nice to like give my thoughts on the characters and which ones I like playing as. I'm not sure. I'll have to wait and see. But yeah, I don't think, and just heads up, chat. I do not plan to do a full playthrough of this game because it is a long game. So I am probably going to be like playing it on and off stream. I don't think I have the time to like stream this game for like 4 or 5 hours. These JRPGs are pretty long. Tales games are usually like 40-hour long games. So I'm not gonna be doing that quite often.